It's estimated that about 60 children in Canada every year are born with muscular dystrophy. Common symptoms include poor balance, difficulty walking, and having a limited range of movement. Given that Lethbridge has a fairly large Chinese population, the cultural impact that Chinese people have had here in Lethbridge is very significant. So much so that the Dragon Boat Festival, which originated in China, has gone on to become one of Lethbridge's largest annual events. Holmes says 80% of homes in Canada don't have healthy, clean air. This is why he's encouraging post-secondary trade students to continue to innovate so they can positively impact Canada's environment and its living standards. The Lethbridge College currently has 181 international students enrolled, coming from 31 different countries. The college feels its cultural and ethnic diversity has created the need for events like Bridging Cultures. For E! News, I'm David Opinko.
Thank you
very much.
Generosity.
Thank you. Have a good day. Grab a hot dog.
This isn't your typical charity drive. The Lethbridge Fire Department was raising the boot all last weekend, pulling donations placed into a boot onto the roof of Hudson's Canadian Tap House. The 6 firefighters made the roof their home for the entire weekend, with all of them sleeping in one little cramped tent. The idea of camping out on a rooftop for charity may seem odd, but firefighter Riley McLaren says the novelty helps bring people out.
We're doing this to try and get people to give to a cause. So if we were camping out in our trailers in a parking lot, it might not be as successful. It's just how we've always done it. It's been on the roof of wherever, and that's how every fire department does it.
Between the barbecue and getting to play with Sparky the fire dog, both kids and parents were able to have a fun time while still supporting a good cause.
I just want to come out today. It is definitely a good cause, muscular dystrophy. I work with these guys up here on the roof, so any chance that I get to support them and the cause. And I like to bring my girls out here, let them have fun, run around with the other kids. It's a good day for everybody.
It's estimated that about 60 children in Canada every year are born with muscular dystrophy. Common symptoms include poor balance, difficulty walking, and having a limited range of movement. McLaren says learning these things about muscular dystrophy has helped reinforce his desire to help out with the cause.
We've actually done traveling up to Edmonton where we got to learn more about the disease. We've learned people who've suffered firsthand, families, how the disease process works. We've learned so much over the past few years that it's really helping us with our awareness and raising money for the sufferers of this disease.
Chinese culture and traditions, like the lion dance, were on display at the Chinese New Year celebration last weekend. This year is the year of the ram, or the year of the sheep. According to TravelChinaGuide.com, the sheep and ram represent beauty, gentleness, and calm. In Chinese culture, it's common for people to say sheep and ram interchangeably.
Yes, we use both actually. Ram is actually for some elders because they do know more about traditional things, so they use ram. But for younger people, they usually don't know the traditional things well, so they just use sheep.
The reason the Chinese New Year takes place on a different day than most of the rest of the world's New Year is because of how the Chinese calendar is structured.
The Chinese New Year is based on another kind of calendar, which is called lunar years, because they use it to remember the days when, it's used for the agriculturals. So that's why they label the days different from the rest of the world.
Chinese people have always played a significant role in Lethbridge's development, so our elected representatives are proud to be part of this celebration.
You know, it's a huge part of our economy and our cultural fabric. The Chinese community's been here right from the early days of Lethbridge. They've helped to build our community. They're an important part of our community, an important part of the fabric of our community.
Given that Lethbridge has a fairly large Chinese population, the cultural impact that Chinese people have had here in Lethbridge is very significant. So much so that the Dragon Boat Festival, which originated in China, has gone on to become one of Lethbridge's largest annual events. Music is a big part of Chinese culture, so the evening concluded with a number of musical performances.
Kids, the next generation of skilled trades is very important to me.
If there's anyone in Canada that knows about the trades, it's Mike Holmes. He's been the star of 5 different home renovation shows over the years, and now he's working with communities across Canada to ensure their building standards are up to his. The Holmes Group just announced their new partnerships with Bezoyan Contracting and Strandville Living, 2 local contractors. Holmes says giving these businesses extra accreditation will ensure Canadians a better present and a brighter future.
creating these relationships across Canada has been key, and now working with the young to get into it and learn better technology and better building practices. There is no negatives here, just nothing but a positive.
Hundreds of people and even a dog turned out to meet Holmes. Mayor Chris Spearman believes that simply getting to meet someone of Holmes' pedigree can help people become better in their field.
Another important thing is to make sure that the people who are attending the college who are learning and becoming tradespeople get exposure firsthand to the best people in Canada, the best companies in our city, and learn the best techniques.
Holmes says he enjoys working with current trade students and inspiring the trade students of tomorrow.
I've heard a lot about how do I get in the trades. This is kind of hard to get in the trades. It's never give up. Be positive about what you're doing. Work with a good builder or good company, people that care about you. Don't listen to anyone that doesn't. Tell them to kiss your butt and go away.
Holmes says 80% of homes in Canada don't have healthy, clean air. This is why he's encouraging post-secondary trade students to continue to innovate so they can positively impact Canada's environment and its living standards. What brings people together more than food and dance? According to Lethbridge College, not a lot. The college's Bridging Cultures event saw people of all backgrounds display what makes them unique. The event kicked off with a number of musical and dance performances. Later followed by judo and kendo lessons. A new addition to Bridging Cultures this year is the International Food Fair, where students got to sample food from 5 different parts of the world. The college believes food can help bring people together.
And we wanted to try something new like a food fair. It involves working with our culinary program and getting the students involved in that capacity, and it was just a natural fit.
One of the most interesting exhibits at Bridging Cultures was Coins of the World. Students from the English Second Language program filled a map of the world with different coins from around the globe.
Many of them come with their own coins, but also many of them contact their own friends and they send coins from their country. So that was an amazing project.
Many international students feel this event was a great way to get people from different cultures to come together.
Like all the peoples from different countries, they just come here and celebrate each other and like to know them each other. So I think it was really good.
The Lethbridge College currently has 181 international students enrolled, coming from 31 different countries. The college feels its cultural and ethnic diversity has created the need for events like Bridging Cultures. For E! News, I'm David Opinko.